Hello and welcome to Yokohama in Japan. Massive excitement here because after a 3-month wait, we're finally about to continue the quest for the 2025 World Triathlon Championship Series. The elite women's race is just moments away. Full Olympic distance this morning, and we have a star-studded field of athletes. We began the quest in Abu Dhabi. That was back in February, where Lisa Tersch and Hayden Wild took the honours. Now we've landed here in Yokohama, the 15th time that the Japanese city has played host to one of these events. Now there is the start list. My name's Trevor Harris alongside Helen Jenkins. And of course Lisa Tersch, wearing number 1, hardly runs a bad race these days, Helen, and she kicked off the season in fine style in Abu Dhabi 3 months ago.
Yeah, she won that incredible sprint finish between the 3 Germans that were sprinting down that blue carpet and came away with the win there. But Laura Lindemann, who got 3rd in that race, is also here as well. Another strong contender for the win today.
And we've got some young competitors and also some more experienced ones. Taylor Spivey, of course, who may be a bit surprised to see her in the World Championship. She said she might give it up for the T100, which is in both.
And then number 22, Cassandre Beaugrand, Olympic champion, world champion. She already has 2 wins, this season so far. I think she's the athlete to beat today.
Yeah, she would start a red-hot favourite. We've got a field of 42 women. They were held a long time, but it didn't look like anyone jumped the gun. And Yokohama 2025 is underway.
So yellow hats are the athletes ranked 1 to 10. We'll just say that Lisa Tersch, that's Shan Lahair there. She's pushing out front from that group that started on that side.
So they are just about to come out at the conclusion of lap number 1. Ferzinger leading the way of Austria. Lahair also very prominent.
And the pressure Ferzinger is applying at the front is working. There is a little bit of a break there. Looks like 6 athletes are managing just to put a tiny gap on those athletes behind. It's not huge, but if she keeps the pressure on now, as she takes these boys and then back into the pontoon, we could see a small break going.
Well, it'll be very, very interesting to see whether these 3 can get away and try and put some pressure on Beaugrand and also Beth Potter and several others. There's certainly a significant gap between these front 3 and the rest. So they've got themselves a little bit of a gap here, these 3. Can they make it pay? It looked like all 3 of them, Ferzinger, Tersch and Lahair, had pretty good transitions, didn't it?
It did, yeah, and they've really got into a rhythm quite quickly as well. I mean, we've seen Ferzinger do a lot of work so far in the front, but Lahair come through as well.
So second lap completed, and they're going to come together now. Question is, can the Beaugrand group get onto that second pack?
Oh, it's close now. That second group are almost up to the first. A motorbike in between them. They'll have to get out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, we know if she stays anywhere even vaguely close, her run can potentially get her out of any trouble.
And Gwen Jorgensen's in that group. So Gwen Jorgensen is now in the front group, technically, this very long line of athletes. That's exciting.
It just adds another dimension to it, doesn't it, with Jorgensen's running ability. 35th in the grand final. That was just about as good as he got the whole season.
Oh, Beaugrand's down.
Oh, the Olympic champion, the world champion, has come down here on lap 6. Could this be the day that Shan Lahair finally gets a World Triathlon Championship Series medal?
Lisa Tersch a little bit further back than we sometimes see her.
So Lahair is away with Tapia, who's got form here. Takahashi, home crowd will love that.
I love this commitment from Lahair here. She's really gone for it, hasn't she? I think just the way she moved herself to the front on that 10th lap of the bike, she knew this is what she wanted to do. It's Annika Koch taking on the drive as well to push towards the front. Lisa Tersch doesn't look as comfortable as we sometimes see her. I know some people used to think about the maths of it when they were running. If I run at this pace per kilometre, then they can't catch me because this is what the gap is. So, like I say, it depends on what you think of, but at 7 seconds, isn't much. And I would just love to see her get on the podium after watching her, watching all the races over the last couple of years. She's such a bubbly, fun character as well. It'd be great to see her up there. Great patience from Potter. She's made the kind of stayed patient. She's pulled it back in when she was ready.
There's a lot of experience too there, isn't there?
Yeah.
One lap to go then. The bell is a sweet sound for Jean. Can she stay in front for 2,500 metres? That is the question. Potter and Tersch together. Then we've got Koch and Isakova, and behind them, Gwen Jorgensen gaining ground. Deep into the final lap, and that's the first time she had a little glance back. Can't blame her either.
No, she's really not got far to go. Beth Potter's opened up. She's really pushing now.
Jean Leher, who's been trying for so many years to get on a World Series podium, finally she's going to achieve that here in Yokohama, and not only that, it's going to be gold. Tersch and Potter having a real battle in behind. Jean Leher looks back for about the 5th time, but she is going to last home, and she knows it now. Up go the arms. Jean Leher wins for Luxembourg. What a day for her. And Potter has outlasted Tersch. She takes silver, and it's bronze for the German.
That's yeah, that's a lot of emotion. Like almost the perfect race. I swam in front thanks to Teresa. She has really good wave and good feet. And then we walked on the bike. We were kind of only 2, but then it was very dangerous. I slept like so many times on some plaque, and so I was okay. I need to stay in front if I don't want to crash. And then I don't know the run how I was alone, and then I was more okay. Let's. And then I was fuck. They are like far but not far, and I couldn't slow down or be like enjoy the moment. I was just like, it's maybe the only opportunity of your life, so don't mess up. And yeah, I mean, that's crazy. It seems like the rain is good for me.
It was just hard. I got quite cold, and I struggle when I get cold. Like I'm quite a small person, so the water was borderline for me, and then the air temperature's not super warm, so it took me quite a few laps on the bike to kind of feel myself. But yeah, I'm happy with where it's at. Last year was such a big year. The last 3 years have been really big, and yeah, it's been kind of hard to find the groove again. And to come here and still be competitive and nearly get the win, I think that's not a bad opener.
I mean, it was raining, and I was very aware of the conditions, and I was just trying to stay safe and stay on the bike, and I was like, that's the most important thing. Especially, I learned from my Paris disaster, so I was like, this is my chance to do it better and like fight my demons, and I'm glad I did that. I'm really proud that I performed in those conditions.
But 4 seconds in the end. It did come down, didn't it? But Leher had enough. You'd think Gwen Jorgensen's going to be really happy with that 4th place finish.
A bit further down, Sean Rainsley in 13th place. Ferzinger, who was in that little trio out the water, finishing just outside the top 20.
Now we see a few DNFs there as well at the end.
Well, I don't think there'd be a more popular winner, and you could see the emotion when she spoke to Doug a few minutes ago. Long time trying to win one of those things they're about to put around her neck. Finally, at the age of 29, she's got a goal. Can she stay there until October is the question.
The champagne, let's go!
Yeah, I'm not sure how much of that they're going to drink in this cup. That was like a lassoing technique. That was interesting. Yeah, no, not on me, thanks, Beth.
This concludes the Elite Women's Medal Ceremony for the 2025 World Triathlon Championship Series, Yokohama.